Okay, good morning everyone. Welcome to our appreciation chapter number 20, chapter number 14 and part 2. Last class we learned what the how can constructions in circles and how can constructions in line segments. Today we learn constructions 3, that one is was constructions copy of given line segments. How can you copy a given line segment? See the board. Okay, then today's constructions first constructions we learn what circle, second one line segment, the third one is what to construct a copy of given line segment. Okay, to construct a copy of a given line segment. Given segment. That means what? If a line segment is given, then how can copy the same line segment using the construction instruments? That's the compass, ruler, and the protractor or set square, anything. Okay. So, or to construct a line segment whose length is equal to the given line segment. That means here it means to if one line segment given, then how can we construct the same length of line segments? Now we use the words then step of construction. And here write steps of construction. Okay, then how can we steps of constructions? Then step 1 first. Step 1. Okay, step 1 is what we do. We can let PQ lines given line segment. Okay, then let PQ line segment be the given line segment That means when we drew in first step is what draw line segment P and Q. Here is the line segments we draw. P and Q line segment is there. Now step 2. What is step 2? Step 2. That means step 2 is, that means here we can with a scale draw a line L. With a scale draw a line. That means with a scale we can draw a line what L and mark a point A on the line L and mark A point on the line L. That means what can we do? We can use a scale and draw a line like this. We use a scale. I use scale and draw a line first L. Its name is what? L lines. Now, what is we give a point A in here. So here right here then give the name point A. Second step, first step is what? Take a line PQ. Then second step is what? Take a lines L and draw L lines and put a point on line A. Then what is third step? Then step third. What is step third? In step what? Open the compass on the line segment. Open the compass. Okay, when we open the compass on the line segment, what PQ? PQ, that means what is the length of PQ? The pointer of the compass is P and the pencil tip is Q. Here the pointer of compass Okay, the pointer of the compasses is at P, and tip of pencil is at Q. Okay. Now see, here is the step. That means here is the line segment is there. We take compass and open it like okay. When we open it, after open, then put a point on P, and here is the tip pencil pin is Q. Like this here, P and Q. Both the lines is there, then P and Q. Like this here is there. Now after P and Q is completed, then last step is what? When put and P, A and cut L lines, A points, that is first swing and intersecting the lines A. That means here is the same length is there, here is the same length is there. Now C is here. That is the how much length? P and Q. Here is the P and Q is there. Okay. Now we can easily draw a copy of line segments. Clear about it? Then what is the first? Oh, last step is what? Last step is what? Don't close the open arc of or open scale compass and puts properly and A points and swing the first pencil tips and hold the first pointer of the compass and hold it and swing and cut this like this. And here we got a new point, give that name B, and we got the answer is a PQ. Same, that is AB equal to PQ is there. Okay. Then here is the results. AB equal to PQ. Both the line segments have same length. And what is fourth step is where? That means fourth step. Okay. Step 4, that means without first change the compass arc or without disturbing the opening of the compass, without disturbing of the opening of the compass. That means when we open the compass this much, and we can able to disturb or we can able to disturb their opening parts. Okay, disturbing the opening of the compasses, the opening of the compasses, without opening of the compasses, place the pointer of B place the pointer of the compasses at place the pointer of the compasses at A. That means we put the pointer in place at A. Okay. After completing the A and swing R and swing R. That means we cannot swing the R to cut the line. First, to cut the line segment PQ. To cut the line segment PQ like this. When is the line segments? When is the lines AB? Then the length with what we same, then highlighted the parts. That means when we cut this, then highlighted these parts. It is the required length of line segment. Clear about this? The last step is what? Then five step. That means step 5. What is step 5 is here? We can say that means step 1, the last step of the line segments. Here is the 5. That means we can first highlighted the parts AB is the equal length of PQ. Okay? And then highlighted the line segment. highlighted the line. Okay, that means we can what? Highlight the line segment. AB. There is the line segment AB is there. That can we can highlight it. Which is the copy of? Which is the copy of what? Line segment PQ. Which is the copy of the line segment PQ. Clear about this? First we take a line segment PQ, then take a lines and put the point A, then take a half edge PQ, then got A and put the then give the name is B. There is the B. Okay, we give the below. Then that is the required line segments or a copy of the line segments. Okay. Now we construct constructions of perpendiculars. Perpendicular means what? Perpendicular means the angles form 90 degree. When we construct two lines and they form 90 degree, that is perpendicular. What are perpendicular? We know already. The two lines segments are said to be perpendiculars if they intersecting such that the angles formed between them are right angle. That means they form 90 degree. That is called what? Perpendicular lines. Now we can learn two constructions. Perpendicular lines, half any construction, perpendicular line. See the word. Okay. Now here learn two constructions perpendicular line. Okay, constructions of perpendicular line. Constructions of perpendicular line. What is perpendicular line? You know that if two line segments are constructed and its form angle is 90 degree, then that is called perpendicular lines. Now we learn to draw the perpendicular lines. Okay. So what is called perpendicular lines? That means two lines are said to be perpendicular. We can say that two lines are said to be perpendicular perpendiculars. Fine. First, said to be perpendicular if they intersect. If they intersect, that means if they what? Intersect. Intersect to such that the angle intersect. Such that the angle. Such that the angle. Okay, that means the angle is what's form. Angle formed between two lines. That means the form between them are right angle. It means them are right angle. Right angle means what? 90 degree. That means when we form an angle, suppose here is the line M line, here is the line L, where these angles, that means these, see, 90 degree, also 90 degree, also 90 degree, also 90 degree. That means when two lines can intersecting to each other and its form 90 degree, that is called perpendicular lines. Okay, then what is, how can you construction the perpendicular lines? Now you learn to constructions perpendicular lines with stage. So here are the constructions ones about the perpendicular line. See, now we take an example for how many constructions using the compass and rulers. Now the constructions ones. Then here I erase you, then start the questions. Okay, clear about it? What is perpendicular lines? Perpendicular lines lines means the lines which form angle is 90 degree. Okay, now look at construction one. Okay, construction one. Construction one. Here's the question: to construct a perpendicular line. Here's the question: to construct a perpendicular line. Okay, that means here we can construct a perpendicular line through the point. To construct a perpendicular line L through a point P, okay, L through a point P laying on it. Laying on it. Then now here is the step. Using scale and compass, we can here use what? Scale and compass. See, the steps. Okay. One. How can we constructions? So draw a line L and mark a point P on it. Okay. Here the step one is what? Draw a line L and mark a point P. Okay, mark a point P on it. That means when we use a scale and here draw a line, see, we can draw a line. Draw a line like this. Okay, give the name. That is the line and we put a point P on it. That means here we put a point and give the name P. This is the point P. That is the step one. We can use scale and draw a line. In now steps two. What is steps two? In steps two, what we do? In steps two, we can do with P as a center. With P as a center. That means we can take P as a center. Okay. And any convenient okay, any convenience radius drew that means when we see where the radius drew, that means we can put a set points and any convenience we can draw a radius first, radius P, any radius, okay, that given the length is what, a 90 degrees. Okay, she is draw any convenience first, draw a semicircle, that means semicircle means what, half of a circle is known as the semicircle. Cutting the given line, that means when we draw a semicircle, then the lines both sides cutting the given line at A and B, line at A and B. According to second step, what we do, take any arc of radius and put it as centers and draw like this semicircle. See here the radius will be in hertz, cutting the lines in 2 points. That means one is A, another is B. Okay, we got the another points, that is what, A and B. Clear about it? In now in third step, what is the work of this third step? With B as a center. Now here we can in step third with B as a center. That means when first we take P as a center, now we take B as a center and A as a center. B as a center, okay, and radius greater than more than half. That means half, more than half here, then half will cut the this sides and half will cut the this side. Okay. Then with a B as a center, then we can take B as a what? Center, and radius greater than and radius greater than 1/2 AB. That means how much AB? AB is this much, then we can take greater than, more than greater AB. That means that is the more than half. Draw an arc. Okay. Draw an arc. That means here we can take a rounders and take a first. Here is the center is there. More than half is here. More than half. That means it is the center. Then half is more than half. And take a arc above the line. Okay. Now shade we take a center as A and take a arc on here and draw a line segments. Okay. There is the both the arc is what cuts the intersecting to each other. Then with A shade. When we take an A and also B. When you got a new points, then give the points name is Q. Okay. We then give the new points and Q. And then lastly, what can we do? We join the points and the P. Okay, here is the perpendicular. Here is the perpendicular lines PQ. Okay, here is the perpendicular line PQ, and so you can pass the lines to the this place. Here is the step. That means here is the two step. You can easily pass constructions perpendicular lines for the numbers. When we verify the lines, that means what's APQ equal to 90 degree and QPB equal to what's 90 degree, because here is the APB is a straight angles. Straight angles means what's 180 degree, and it should be what's it should be divided equally to parts. That's why both are the first 90 degree. Then step 4, what is the step 4? See, in step 4 what we do, same thing with A center and the same radius. Okay, this means A center is A center is 1/2. That means first we can take a center and the same radius. Okay, A center and same radius. Okay, that means we can take a same centers and same radius and draw another arc. Draw another arc. That means what? See, first we take the from B as center and take one arc. When the put an A and take another arc, we got the what's point, that is known as the what's Q. And again last step is what we can join it. Okay, then first arc Q. Okay, cutting the first arc. Then what's another arc and cutting the first arc. First arc. When the cutting the first arc, then give the name. What is each Q? Arc at Q. Then here we give the name. What's Q? Clear about it. Now we can what last one is what now join P and Q. Then we use the rulers and join P and Q. Then we got the required our what perpendiculars. So also with the help of the protractors we can verify it also. See how can you verify it? We take the protractors and put the center here. See. Here is the exact point of the center. C. Here is the exact 90 degrees yes. You can also verify yourself it is 90 degree or not. Clear about it? How can you construction say perpendicular lines? Now we can use scale and set square and what's construction a perpendicular line. How can you construction say perpendicular lines? See the above. Okay. Now we will construction perpendicular using the set square and square. Set square and scale. See. Now we will watch constructions perpendicular using square and square. Okay, using square and Then what is the step? Then we can step constructions. Step of construction. Step of constructions. Okay. Now step 1. First one is first take a line. That means first take a sheet of papers and draw on it. That means first draw a line. Draw a line L on this paper. Okay. That means if you take the papers and draw a line on the paper, suppose here you can draw lines like this. See. Here we draw. The line is there. Now we can draw. Okay, draw a line on the papers. L. Okay, there is the line L. Now what happens? Then later on, just mark a point. Mark a point on each P. That means yes, where we mark a point, that is given in this P. Okay, P is given in now to place a scale on its edges along the line L and hold it firmly. That means when you use the scale and make a line and hold it properly in second step. That means words place the scale like this. That means first you place the scale like this and hold it tightly. That means hold it tightly. Second one is once, then third step. Once in second step, place a scale on which line one of its one of its edges. That means one edges we can hold the scale tightly along the line, L. Okay. In third step, what can we do? We can again hold the which one? Set square. That means place a set square with place a set square. Place a set square. Where we place? Suppose see here. We can hold the scale like this and place a square. Where is the 90 degrees there? 90 degrees there. Like this. In the point P. See. Here we hold it tightly like this. See the bolts there. Now, first step is first work is what? Place a scale tightly in the edges of one line here. Okay. Now, you can place the set square is the point P and draw a line from P and joint. Okay, and give the name is Q. Okay, then slowly you can one by one remove the both scale and first set square, and we can got the what perpendicular line QQ for L. PQ for L or QP for the line L. Clear about this? How can you work? Then place the set square on which ones? The lines. Okay, set square with one of its edges. With one of its edges and draw a line PQ. Draw a line PQ. Okay, draw a line PQ. We can hear what the drawing line PQ that occurs first 90 degree. That means first that is the word the curve line is first. We know that the right angle line occurs first. Occurs a line which is the words 90 degree. Right angles. Okay. Then we use right angles first. This is the perpendicular lines. Then we can draw a lines and we got our perpendicular lines. Okay, clear about it? How can we use the set square and draw a perpendicular line? Okay. Give the P and here got the point Q. Then P and Q will be joined through the scale. That means through P. Through P. That means here we take a point P. Okay. Draw a line PQ. Draw a line PQ. Then we can draw a line what's PQ perpendiculars. Okay, along the edge of what scale, that means along the edge of the set square. Okay, set square, and we got the what requires perpendiculars. Clear about it? Now we learn two constructions using a compass and scale, and how can we construction perpendicular see the board. Okay, now we construct perpendiculars using scale and compass. How can we use scale and compass and draw perpendiculars? Then steps of construction. Here is the step. Okay. Now step 1. How can we construction? Then what's first draw a line and L and mark P point. Okay. First what are the works? First draw a lines and mark P points outside of line L. Okay, outside of line L. Okay, that means what? When we draw, first one is what? Draw a line. Here is written draw a lines and give the name. And point here the what the name is here? We take here P. Then we write here the point P outside of the lines. We can take above the below. That is the outside, not laying on it. Okay. In second step, in step 2, what is the work? When we work with P as a center, with E as a center. That means in first perpendicular we do with the line of the lines. Here is the outside of the lines. Then P as a center and any. That means we can take any radius and draw arc. That can be what? Draw an arc. It's cutting the both 2 points. That is give the name M and N. Okay, that means draw arc cutting the line L. Okay, line L at M and N. See how can I draw? Cutting the lines L at M and N. Okay, now we take it arc like this. Radius here, put on C as point is a center. Now we draw an arc. Here is the whole proper point P and draw a lines below the numbers. Okay, here is the layers. Now where is got the 2 points? Give the name what's M and N. Then you give name M and N. Clear about this? According to inside what we do, take P is a center here and now draw here is a M and N. Clear about this? We got the 2 points, that is M and N. Now we do the first step. Where is the step 2? Now step 3 is there. What is the step 3? Then with M and M as a center. Okay, with M and N is a center. That means what? We can take M and N as a centers. Okay, and with the radius and with the radius. That means we can take the with the what? Radius. Draw 2 arc on the other sides. Or radius. Draw 2 arc on the other side. That means we can draw arc to arc of the other sides of P that means here the P, then the other side is this sides, and you can draw the this sides and each others at R. Okay, then P and cutting at P. That means cutting each other at S. That means we can have change the words R. So here is the P centers. We can put here and take a arc. Okay, and when we take the centers and an arc. Okay, when we got the new points and both are cutting into the new points, that is what is give the name S. Now we can join P and S. The last step is what? Now join R and S. Here is the most step. Now join P and S. That means we can join what? P and S using the what? Rulers. Okay. P and S extend this line. Extend this line. Okay. Segmenting both sides. When we extend the line both sides to get the line RS. To get the line PS. Sorry, that is the PS. Now we can extend the both lines on both sides. See, here is the point join with this point. Okay, P and S, and we can extend both sides. Here we got the first perpendicular. PS is the line segment that can form a perpendiculars. You can use the protractors and also verify it is 90 degree or not. See, here is the point there, then equal lines is here. See, here is the 90 degree here. You can exactly put it there 90 degree. Also, we can use the protractors and verify. Here is the 90 degree is there. Clear about it? Then how can you constructions using a set square and compass, using a set square and scale, or also we can use a square and scale, and we can constructions the perpendicular. I hope all of you try to understood today how can we constructions a perpendicular lines. Okay, thank you. Have a good day.